Yeah, so my stage name is Medina. My official legal name right now is Madinah Wilson Anton, but it will be shortly. It will be Madinah Wilson again.
Okay. Do you want me to introduce you as Madinah Wilson?
Just Medina is fine.
Okay, just Medina. I like that.
Yeah.
I like a single name.
Well, it's like I think because my name was hyphenated, I was like, I don't want people doing the hyphenated thing because they always get it wrong.
My name is also hyphenated.
Yeah. What's your last name?
It's Friedlander Moore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's such an American name.
It's so American. Max Nicholas Friedlander Moore. That's the full thing. Yeah. I don't know why.
Friedlander Moore.
Max is a tough name though. I don't know why.
Are you a Friedlander with a with an I?
Yeah, like Friedlander.
Yeah.
Like Jewish
yeah. Okay. Ancestry.
Cool. I don't know actually when the name started, but my father is.
I know some. That's why I was.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
There are like a fair amount there. I mean, there's Judah Friedlander, who's a comic.
Yeah.
There's also Max Friedlander, who is an art historian / photographer.
Okay.
Those are the only ones that I know that are like well known.
Yeah, the ones I know are like in like everyday life.
Oh.
In Delaware. Yeah.
In Delaware? Oh my God! What if they're my people? Should I go? Should I meet them? Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be cool. Why not?
I guess I want more people. Do I want more people?
I feel like you gotta know if they're cool first. You know?
Yeah, that's right. How do I know?
Yeah,
How would I know?
it's kind of a toss up. Like during the pandemic, we found out we had a new cousin.
Oh, okay.
Through ancestry DNA, my uncle found out about his daughter that he didn't know about from the Vietnam War.
And you were like, are they cool though?
Yeah, we were like really excited to meet her, but then we were all like, wait.
What if she's
a serial killer? What if she's crazy?
It's interesting that you jump directly to serial killer. I feel like that says a lot about your psychology.
Yeah.
It's nice to get to know you through that lens.
Yeah, but she's super cool.
This is Max Talks to Women. This is Medina, only Medina. We haven't met before. This is our first time meeting, which is always interesting. I love meeting people on a podcast. It's a great way to get to know them. I usually start by asking if you have any grievances with me. Which, why would you? We haven't met, but you might. Maybe you just hate all white boys named Max Friedlander. That's possible.
No. I guess I didn't have any when you told me to like prep. I was like, grievances.
Yeah.
What is this?
You're like, my grievance is that you asked me to have a grievance.
Festivus or something, but now that I'm in your abode, I do have a grievance.
Oh hell yeah! Please tell me.
Why is your place so cute?
Oh, because I
feel like I need to up my home decor. Like I was in the bathroom and I was like, it's like this feels like a spa. Like even the faucet is like super like zen. It's just very peaceful and I love the vibe and I'm a little jelly.
I wish I could take credit, but it's really that my wife is good at making things feel like a home. Yeah.
It's great.
I think it's funny, like you can always tell when a man lives with a woman. As soon as you walk in, you're like, oh, it's nice in here.
I should have been able to tell that.
Yeah.
But I was like,
the fact
he's
that
gay.
there's like,
I was like, Max is gay.
Yeah, this is
so
common.
I guess that's why. Like, I was literally in the bathroom and I was like, I've been to gay men's houses before and they weren't this nice.
Well, I feel like gay men's houses tend to have like they're like almost they still have like a masculinity to them that is like hard to misplace. Yeah. Like it's like hard edges.
Yeah.
Like literally there's more hard edges. A woman's going to put like there's going to be softer things out.
Yeah, like it just it's very tasteful. Please tell her that I admire it.
I will.
And
She did tell me to say that she has always wanted to be a politician, so she's very impressed.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Why do you want to be a politician?
I don't.
Did it happen by accident?
That might be overstating it, but like I was always interested in politics. I just didn't want to be the principal, like that guy, that person, Like I wanted to be in the mix. Yeah. I wanted to be like drafting the notes for the meeting.
You pictured yourself like second in command, maybe.
Honestly, not even like so. My initial dream job was to be an interpreter.
I mean, that is a sick
Which
job.
is not, but that's not even like making decisions.
Job.
That's just like everyone around just making decisions. And you're like, did you understand what they said? Did you understand what they said? Like, that's
what a stressful job, though.
Oh, so stressful.
Interpreting like in like an important event or something, I can't even fathom.
Yeah. I mean, I got to actually live out my middle and high school dream
Did you?
For like a few moments.
Being an interpreter?
Yeah, I was.
That means you speak another language.
I do.
Oh, I can't wait. The drop is coming. I'm so excited. What's it going to be? Wait, can I guess first?
Sure.
Am I going to be close at all?
There's a high likelihood that you will be.
Okay, then Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's others, so that's why it's easy to guess.
Oh my God, you speak multiple? Yeah. Dude, I knew I was going to feel like just a little boy when I was talking to you. You know what I mean?
I'm just a little boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so I studied, since I was a kid, I studied Arabic. And then middle school, I took French. In high school, I took French and Spanish. And then I picked up Chinese. I actually came up to Philly in the summer, 2 summers in a row to study Chinese.
Wait. So you got Arabic, Spanish,
yeah,
Chinese. Did I miss one?
French. Yeah.
That's a lot. Do you think it's like after a certain number, it's just they start coming easier?
Yes and no. Like, depends on the kind of language.
Like Chinese would be tough.
Chinese is hard.
Because it's just like its own thing.
Yeah. Like,
although then within that, maybe you could learn different dialects.
Probably. I didn't attempt that.
Oh my gosh.
But French and I took French first, so then Spanish was super easy.
Yeah.
And I can understand Italian and Portuguese because I studied those two. I think if I tried to take Italian, it'd probably be really easy. But like if I wanted to take like Russian or something, like that's going to be a whole new thing. But it is kind of like a process. Once your brain starts learning a language, it's easier to learn languages and other things too, right? But
I don't know. I feel like I have a capacity. Like right now I'm at capacity. I don't think I can learn anything new.
No, I don't think that brain works that way. It might feel like that, but
it feels like that.
But I
like
think
I'm full.
Scientifically, like the more you learn, the more capable of learning you are. You know, like
that's
the
a
less
great
you learn,
fact to have.
The more difficult it is.
I'm gonna keep telling myself that regardless of how my brain feels.
Well, they say, right? Like old people, like the thing they tell them to do is like
keep learning.
Yeah, because it keeps your brain from like slowing down. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I got to live out my dream for like a few minutes. I was in Texas.
Yeah.
And I was taking the Greyhound bus from Dallas to Austin, and it stopped at a truck stop.
Okay.
Like gas station type spot.
Oh my God, you must.
And there was a Church's Chicken, and I walked in. And a woman on the bus walked in before me with her son, and she was like, "Hablas español?" And the guy was like, "Nah." And they both just looked at each other. And I was like, "What would you like to eat?" And I asked her in Spanish, and she told me, and I got to translate her order for her.
That's such a miraculous. Did you feel like such a hero?
I did. Yeah. It felt
really
really cool, but it was also like very stressful. Like, that's why when you said how stressful it was, it reminded me of that experience.
And that's pretty low stakes. It's just people getting food.
It's low stakes, but like we had 15 minutes. Like they were like 15 minutes, and if you're not back on the bus, you're getting left at this stop. You know. So like she's got to order, I've got to translate. And I need to order. I've never been to Church's Chicken before. So, like, I finished the order for them. And the guy's like, "Same thing for you?" And I'm like, I didn't process anything. All I did was translate.
Oh, that's interesting. I have always wondered that if the interpreter is, like, taking in the information or if it's, like, almost just, like, passing through your brain.
It was passing through my brain.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Like, it's, like, in those say you're, like, interpreting at, like, a UN event or something. I imagine you're like after the event, if someone came up to you and was like, "What happened in there?" You'd be like, "I don't know." Yeah. I was just thinking about the language.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably when they're really good at it, they can process. But
maybe if you practice.
Yeah, like I was using so much brain power just to translate word for word and like concepts. I didn't get a chance to peruse the menu. Like,
right.
And I was like, I don't know I was like, do I want what she ordered? I don't know. And the guy was like kind of joking around. And I'm like, I got like 8 minutes now. Yeah. Like, but
then he started thinking you were cool.
I did post about it on Instagram.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to celebrate those kind of things. It's like, I always have wanted to be the hero in that kind of way. You know, you just like walk in and be the right person for the moment.
I mean, it feels good.
Yeah.
But then I've also like the same year. So that was in September, I think. In July or August, I was at a community event, and I have a neighborhood
community event, like
in my district that I represent. So there's like one community that's really diverse, has a lot of Spanish speakers, and they always have like a summer like barbecue kind of event, and then nonprofits come out, kind of like a block party, basically a block party, right? And so I had my table set up, and I was just introducing myself to families. And when a family that looked like they were Spanish speaking would like approach, I would start in English, and if they didn't understand me, I would switch to Spanish. And I was just saying like, hi, my name is Madinah. I'm your state representative. If you ever need anything, I can help you. And everyone's like, okay, cool. Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, cool. Thanks. Nice to meet you. And then one lady was like, help with what kind of things? And I was like, oh no, I don't know how to respond to that. Like I hadn't
you had maxed out.
Yeah, I was like, because I hadn't thought through like public policy issues in Spanish. So I was like,
yeah, that would be complicated.
Buffering.
Yeah.
So then once she left, I went on like Google Translate and I was like, okay, what are some like, and then I was ready for the next person. But I was like, yo, my Spanish is like very, very choppy.
I bet. I mean, but like do you use it that often? I feel like that's one of those things.
No,
it's
I
like,
don't. Yeah.
It would be fascinating to see how quickly it would come to you if you like went somewhere that you were speaking Spanish all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
I think
immersive.
It hasn't been so long. Like if it had been like 20 years since I was like practicing more, it'd probably be difficult. Yeah. But it's been like 10 years since I was in Spanish class. I will say like I was in Texas for about a month. I just got back on Monday, and I was using it a lot there. Like all my Uber drivers didn't speak English. And I had one Uber ride.
That's such
was
a like fascinating aspect of Texas, which is that it's an incredibly diverse place, but it also has like some of the scariest, most racist whites I've ever met.
Yeah.
You know, there's like this duality of existence in Texas.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's really it's off-putting.
Because it's like one of my favorite cities I've passed through is like Houston. I've only been there quick, but it just had this cool vibe. I love the music from there.
Yeah.
And supposedly has great food, but there's such diversity there.
So much.
Of all things, like across the political spectrum too.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
Yeah. Comedy.
Oh, were you in Austin then, I assume?
Yeah, I was in Austin for the majority of the trip, but I was also in Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston for a day, and I'm forgetting an area. Austin, Fort Worth, Dallas.
Texas. Just Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Somewhere in Texas.
I was in Texas. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Driving
Austin was the majority of the trip. But yeah, I mean, that was my experience in Dallas, my experience in Austin. Like,
I feel like that would make for I get why it's a new hub for comedy though, because in some ways that is a good mix for comedy. If you have like diversity across all spectrums, you know what I mean? Because then you can have like areas of interest for everyone almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's definitely like some people don't like Austin because they feel like it's like an edgelord vibe where it's like all guys trying to say the R word and like offensive comedy and like people just pushing the edges.
Well, I'm sure that's there.
And it's definitely there, but there's also like comics.
I mean,
like
one of my favorite like upcoming comics right now, like I don't know them personally, but just I follow them on Instagram, is this guy Ryer Cameron or something. I think that's their name. And they perform in we're from Austin, and they're such a weirdo. So I feel like I'm only using them as an example.
That's the Austin
right, because it's like
slogan is keep Austin weird.
Right, like I feel like that exists as well as, of course, you're gonna have those edgelords like you're talking about. And a lot of it's
transplants and like
the edgelords.
Yeah, and I've met a lot of folks that are from Austin. Yeah, and they like resent that.
Sure. That's it's a change. It's a cultural change, and they're like, "That's not us.
That's not us." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think if you like, I spent a longer time this time that I went, and there's definitely a lot of diversity in types of comedy. There's like the music scene in Austin is phenomenal.
I mean, South by Southwest was like one of
phenomenal.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting like how these cities get like kind of certain cultural images that don't represent the whole thing. Yeah. You know, of course. Like you go there, of course, it's not going to be just.
Yeah, people think Philly is all like sports fans throwing batteries at Santa,
which is some of it, and I do enjoy it. Yeah. But
and if I was at the game last week,
you were mad. I almost wore my Eagles hat, but I'm like not. I'm like kind of not enough of a fan.
Are you a fair weather fan?
I'm not even a fair weather fan. It's more that I'm like I love Philly. And so I love the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not a sports person.
Yeah.
So
I met a guy in Austin actually who's from Boston originally who had like a Boston Celtics hat on and like Red Sox. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I don't watch sports. I just love Boston. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's totally valid. I mean, I'm originally from Massachusetts. To be like wearing a Boston Celtics hat or a Boston Red Sox hat is just it's a stamp of being like I grew up there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, which
but
makes
I'm from Massachusetts and I'd wear Philly stuff now because I love Philly.
Philly is awesome. Yeah. I'm from Delaware, but like, you know, I grew up in the Philly sports environment, I guess, because we don't have our own
because it's either like where you are, it's would be either be like Baltimore fan or Philly
and my
fan.
Dad's from Chester, Pennsylvania, so like
so you're gonna be
Eagles,
Philly. Yeah. And are you Eagles or are you also like watching the other sports too?
I normally, so this year I didn't watch much football at all, and like the couple times I did watch, they lost. So I was like, maybe I should stop watching.
Yeah,
they were doing really well, and then they lost like the first game I watched.
I know, it was kind of a tough year to watch.
Yeah, but normally I only watch the Phillies like in the end. Like if they're doing well, I'll like if a friend has a party, like I'll watch this, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't really watch baseball. I definitely don't watch basketball.
I love basketball, but like I don't watch it.
I love watching any sport live.
Sports are so cool.
Any sport.
I will always say, like, especially as someone who wants to work in entertainment, I'm always like, it's just entertainment, you know? Like, they're just performing for us in its own way. And I love
a good gladiator.
Yeah.
I love a good.
Yeah, they're putting on a show.
I love a good. Yeah, no, I love.
And that's why I like basketball, because the personalities are so big. Yeah. You know?
It's fun. I will get into any kind of game. Like, I got free tickets to see the UD women's basketball team. I'm there. I'm screaming. I'm upset if they win, if they lose. Like I get into it. Like fun. Maybe to a fault. Yeah. Like my nephew, my oldest nephew, plays football for Germantown Elite. Shout out Germantown Elite.
Oh wow! So like that's
great.
Is that like like a PG school, like post grad?
No. I'm talking. He's 8.
Oh, he's 8 years old. Yeah. For some reason, I was picturing like a full grown man, basically.
No, he's an 8-year-old boy.
You're at the game screaming.
Yeah,
like you're.
Everyone is like.
Yeah,
it's intense.
I just saw a clip, like not that this is what's happening, but I saw a clip of a parent just tackling a referee at a game, like on Instagram, of course. You know, you're like,
Germantown Elite games be getting
people get fired up.
Yeah, I mean, I almost left one because I was like, they're gonna start shooting because like
people
parents
get
and coaches get into it, and then parents get into it, and one kid broke his elbow, and it was like it was crazy. They're playing full tackle, and they're like 7 and 8 years old.
That's so crazy.
My nephew had a great, like, he forced a fumble in one play. Like, I lost my voice in the first couple minutes of their homecoming game last year.
I mean, you know, I guess it's a good place to put it. Sports are so fun. We'll it's like a great place to put that energy. Like where else are we letting that out?
We don't have war here anymore.
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
Sort of.
For us.
On the continental US.
You know, yeah. Like I was actually when I was in Austin, trying to get onto Kill Tony, like the you know, you put your name in the bucket and everybody hangs out in this like holding room. And
I thought you did get on.
I got on, but like I'm trying to get back on.
You're trying to get back on.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
So they have this big screen up and they play the show that's currently airing online because the show that's being filmed is like secret until it airs.
Right.
So we're watching like an old episode, and then if it ends before we can leave, they just play music. And so one night the guy who was running it was like, "What do you guys want to listen to? Funk or New York hardcore?" Which I didn't even know what that was. Do you know what that is?
I would not like specifically, but like I would be like, sounds fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much subgenres within punk rock and
I didn't
metal.
even know it was punk. Like, I had no clue what it was.
Well, I'm probably people will come for me if I call it punk. It's like specific. You know what I mean? It's like there's different kinds of metal. Like, there's like sludge. I had this woman, Bella Robb, on, and she was telling me about different genres of metal, and I was like, I'm old, dude. You know, that's how it makes me feel.
I feel like I have heard of some of them. But
like stoner metal or death metal.
Yeah,
or
I
like
that.
Black metal is different than death metal, but I don't know how.
And then there's like, no, that's not metal though. I was gonna say math rock, which is like I learned about that a couple years ago.
Yeah, that sounds
fun.
Right. Like prog rock. Yeah, see this is to me like I can't get too into this kind of thing. I'm like I don't like.
Yeah, you'll be on Wikipedia for hours.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel like I don't want to fill up my brain with the wrong things. Like it's like
because it's at capacity.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like your phone when it's like you got to delete stuff. You're like, all right, I'm getting rid of all my punk knowledge. Everything is punk now.
Yeah.
Well, They were like the crowd there wanted New York hardcore, and it starts playing, and it's just like white guys like
terrifying.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
Oh, okay, I see.
This is good though.
Yeah, it's a place to put it.
Yeah, like because like for millennia, you know, we sent them off into war.
Yeah.
You know, they went and pillaged a neighboring village.
Yeah.
We don't want them to do that anymore. Let them, you know, like.
Yeah, and
I think you gotta get it out.
I genuinely do think you need to get that out. I think everyone does, though. I don't think it's gender specific.
No, I just think like that's the one for that.
Yeah, for that demographic. For me, sure.
It is like watching my nephew.
That's where you
tackle another child,
but like
force a fumble, and then I scream. Like that's where I get it out.
Do you like? Are you someone who's like physically active? Like, do you like running or like? Does that feel like I'm judging you on your physical fitness?
No. It's just like that. I just love that you came up with a healthier outlet immediately.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. No, I should have gone worse.
That's fair, yeah.
Like fist fighting outside of the Eagles Stadium.
No, I am currently not physically active, but I kind of.
Yeah, who needs to
I have a gym at home. I did work out twice last week.
Look at you go.
Bench pressing and stuff like that.
Bench pressing?
Yeah.
Again, not what I would have expected.
I'm a weightlifter, yeah.
Oh, are you? Were you like competitive weightlifting? No, not like that.
I didn't get to that point, but it was on my New Year's resolutions like 6 years ago.
And then what happened? You were like, I'm gonna do politics instead.
I think it was around that time, yeah. When I got elected, I was the most like buff in my life.
Yeah. You think that's why you got elected? Because you would like go talk to someone and you'd be like, "You're gonna vote for me," and they're like, "Dang, no. She's pretty strong."
No, even me at my strongest is not intimidating, like physically. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, fair. I didn't see it, but I was picturing like,
dude.
That would be sick.
No, I was like $130.
Like, oh yeah. No.
Like no, but
$130. Yeah, that's crazy. Not that you're supposed to say your weight. Like I feel like it's weird to talk about weight, but I think it's fascinating. Like I weigh like 190.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
You look like a little guy.
I know. Isn't that nuts?
I'm shocked. How tall are you?
5'7".
Oh my God, I'm shocked by that.
I know. I'm a thick boy. But I don't know like where the weight is. You know, that's what's.
I was just about to say that.
That's what's fascinating.
I don't think I should say that, but like where is it?
All in my cock,
you weigh
I guess.
That much
you know
more
what I mean?
than me?
Yeah.
Because I'm 5'7".
Isn't that crazy?
I'm shocked by that.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like, I don't know where it is. Yeah.
And you don't? Do you work out?
I mean, like I'm physically active. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, you know, they say muscle weighs more than
yeah. It's all my brain power, maybe.
Maybe your brain is at capacity.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong earlier.
That's what I'm saying. Really full up on it. I don't know why I wanted to talk about that. I feel my face flushing now. So
wait, now that we've all found out you're almost 200 pounds.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Why am I talking about this on air? With a politician of all people.
I mean, I'm not judging. It's 2026. We don't body shame anymore.
Yeah.
It's great for me.
Not body shaming?
Yeah, cuz like I'll just like when I fly Frontier and they want to charge me for all my bags, I just wear all my clothes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
And they can't be like can't look at the shape of my body and say anything. You know?
I guess that would be weird. They could, I guess.
They could in the past, but now it's rude.
Yeah. You think you can't body shame anymore? What about Ozempic? I feel like the body shaming my fear is that it's coming back. Like this is my deep understanding of our cultural cycle right now.
Okay.
Is like we were in the 90s, right? Like fashion wise with like what the kids were wearing, the kids, Gen Z.
Like this year and last year, you mean?
Like just like I would say we're coming out of it right now. Now we're back in the 2000s. That's why everyone's getting mad thin again. Like think like early 2000s. Everyone's on Ozempic.
Everyone's like, does this make my butt look big?
I know.
Is that coming back? Because the BBL. I don't know if the BBL ladies will stand for that.
Dude, I mean, the BBL, sometimes they're getting a little out of hand. Again, I don't want to body shame.
Oh, they are definitely getting... I'll say it. If Max doesn't want to say it. The BBLs are getting out of hand. I say this as a member of the itty bitty booty committee.
Well, see, that makes it not... If you had a BBL, then it would make more sense. You could criticize it as a part of the community.
I will criticize it as someone who thought about getting one and then was like, y'all look crazy. I would rather just
You
do
thought
squats.
about it?
Oh, of course. What do you mean?
I guess.
What do you mean?
Again,
when
this is like I love talking to women
because
I love talking to women, but I'm still a man, and there's certain things that like I'm like, oh, well, you would, of course. I guess every woman at some point.
And when I say thought about it, Max, I don't mean I had disposable income.
Yeah, it's gotta cost a lot.
Should I spend it on this? Like, I don't have money. I am
important,
worth negative money.
You're worth negative money,
like many Americans. Yeah, like I have a negative net worth.
Yeah,
I have a positive self-worth and a negative net worth. But yeah, I thought about it. Like, I was like, if I was rich,
right?
Would I? And I was like, if I was rich, I think I would maybe get one. Like, and this was like early on.
Yeah.
When like it was becoming
I love
a thing.
Theoretical. You're like, if I had money, would I buy a boat? That's kind of the question.
Yeah, like if I had the money, I probably would. If I had the money when I was like 25, I probably would have got one because it was important to my self like worth, and it felt like it was important to have a big butt. And then like you found out like people are getting sick from them, and they smell funny when you stand up, and
they smell funny.
You haven't heard about this?
No, I don't. I'm not following
they call
that
it
closely.
sit down air.
Oh, I don't like that.
Sit down air.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
That makes me deeply uncomfortable. Sit down air.
I love that I get to break this to Max.
Yeah, I'm learning so much.
Yeah, it was like a big deal. I think it was on Twitter and TikTok where I first saw it. This was like last year at some point. Guys were talking about when they would go out with women that had BBLs, they would like sit down and they could smell like some kind of like
chemical or something.
No, like rotting flesh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
like
think
wound, like some kind of like woundy.
Do you think that like it's not? You know what I mean? You're not like graduating from what's like John Hopkins, top of your class in the medical program,
to do BBL
and then you're
surgery?
like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do BBLs. I don't think that's where the top.
They're not sending their best.
The top talent.
They're not
going.
sending their best, Max.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You know, there's probably good money in it.
There definitely is, but yeah. So I say all that to say, you know, the more I learned about them, the more I realized that, you know, it's a fad. And do you want to get surgery?
Yeah.
To chase a fad? Because like you're saying now, skinny is gonna be back.
Yeah.
And like,
I also think it's interesting, like just from the perspective of like any sort of body altercation. Like as someone, like I'm pretty heavily tattooed. And I'm like over here being like, oh, you're gonna alter your body, and I have like a skull on my arm. Like,
I mean, it is a fair argument.
Like, how can we possibly judge? But I don't know. Yeah. There are certain things that I feel like are direct results of cultural norms being applied.
Yeah.
Like where you have these expectations of what you want a woman to look like, and then I'm like, let's not go down that path.
It is sad, honestly.
Sure.
I will say I support people's like choices. Like if you want to get a nose job, get a nose job.
That's right.
But like I do feel like pain inside when I see like these before and afters of girls that got nose jobs, and I'm just like maybe this is selfish of me, but I feel like everyone's starting to look the same.
Well, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I think,
and I don't like that.
That is like what happens when you have like a cultural norm, right? Like, as everyone's trying to look the same.
We're getting this like, and they're beautiful women. Like Eastern European women are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like everyone is starting to look Eastern European with like the nose and like the eyes nose. And kind of like a smoky eye look and like pulled back, like higher cheekbones and like face structures, and it's just like. I liked the diversity of like beauty we have.
I think that's the best. Diversity is the best.
I love diverse teeth.
Diverse teeth. Like
if you have a gap, keep your gap.
Yeah.
I love gaps. Like whenever I see somebody who had a gap and they get, it just makes me so sad. Like some of the most important people in my life, who's like when I think of like a beautiful smile, I think of their smiles with the gap in the middle.
Well, it's cool to have like a unique look. There's some like famous, it's one of the, I don't know enough about sports to use this analogy, but it's one of the guys who sits at the desk who is like of like the football desk who was a famous athlete.
Sports commentator.
Yeah, sports commentator. Thank you. See, I'm dumb about sports.
He don't know ball. He really don't know ball.
Not at all. Yeah. I'll be like, what just happened in that?
The guy with the desk.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. They talk about the ball.
Yeah.
But he has a big gap in his teeth, and
Michael Strahan.
Yeah, dude, that guy rules.
He
and
has
you're
such a distinct look, and
I know.
It's like.
And I was sitting with a bunch
yeah.
of people, and they're like, "Why doesn't he fix it?" And you're like, "Why would he? It's cool as heck."
Yeah, and like if he were to, it would make me sad.
I would also like the. Have you seen like these the veneers that people are getting that look like they look like they're from like someone else's mouth is like in their mouth?
Yeah. Do you know if you go on Spotify and type in veneer, there are so many great bars about bad veneers.
Really? So like rap songs that are like your
cheap ass veneers. Like one of the City Girls has it. Like there's so many veneer, and like as someone who has nice teeth and like had parents who paid for braces.
Right. I mean, it's easy easy to come from that place.
Yeah, like I have teeth privilege, so like I'm not gonna ever judge someone for feeling like they needed to change their teeth. Right. I'm just saying I find it beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if people knew that, maybe they would, worry less about it. Like,
they would worry less about what, like changing their teeth to fit
in. Yeah. Like, it's one thing if your teeth are like super yellow or like you're missing teeth or like, but like I like when people have those like short little cute teeth and like the little pointy ones and like
don't remove the uniqueness of what makes you you.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of that's the American dream, I think.
To be able to be as ugly as you want to be.
That's right.
And still be successful and love yourself.
I mean, wouldn't that be if that was the actual American dream, that would be beautiful.
No, I don't know. There's so many beautiful people in my life that I've seen succumb to
the beauty standards.
Yeah, and they don't look as beautiful anymore. I actually saw this was like a Reddit. Am I the asshole?
Oh, you're on Reddit. I love Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, where this guy was like,
I'll lose hours of my life to
his girlfriend or his wife, long-term partner.
Okay.
Wanted to get a facelift.
Okay.
And he was like, I think you're beautiful. Like, I really don't think you need one. Like, I really don't want you to get one, but it's your face. It's your decision. Like, he didn't say she couldn't get one. She got one. And like, after she got it, he was like, she looks really, really weird. And like, it freaks me out. And like, he was turned off by it. And then she got mad at him because like, he kind of like pulled back and he wasn't like initiating sex and like, all this different stuff. And
what was the result? Did people say he was the asshole?
I don't think so. I think most people were like, you're not attracted to her. Like, that's not your fault. And tough shit, kind of like. But I think what happened was she noticed he was acting funny or something, and he told her the truth. And then she told like her mom or someone in the family, and they were like, oh, why would you say that? That's terrible. Da, 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 da. And it's like, it's not like a guy whose wife gets pregnant and then after he's like, I don't find her attractive anymore. And it's like, she had a baby. Like, you're being an asshole.
Right.
It's like she chose to go under the knife. And like, now she looks different. Like, I was like, that's a really interesting
That is a
dilemma.
fascinating like quandary on some level, because it's like, it really brings to question just the idea of like, is attraction skin deep, on some level.
Yeah.
And then you're facing that right in the face, because I mean, or is that representative of like her trying to change her culture or something? So now he's not attracted to you because of that. It's like a fascinating quandary.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's probably going to be more common. Yeah. And then you probably have the opposite where it's like, women that feel the pressure to get surgery because they think that their husbands aren't attracted to them anymore because they've aged or whatever. So it's pretty sad. And I just feel like I get my dad used to do this thing when we were kids that I found to be so annoying, but now I get it, where he'd be like, whenever he saw like a black woman, he'd be like, beautiful, black, beautiful, dark skin,
interesting.
Beautiful. Like he was like trying to like indoctrinate into us that like white is not beautiful, like everything's beautiful.
Sure.
But it was like, I remember like once this woman was on TV and she was thin and he was like, somebody get her a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff where it's like, he didn't want us to feel like we had to, but I remember being like, I'm thin and I'm not dark skinned.
Right.
So
right. Like anytime you're commenting on what's supposed to be like the beauty.
But I do get now, I think he was just trying to counter.
Right.
the predominant narrative, and I feel the need to like do that too and be like, I like unique teeth.
Yeah,
I think don't all have to be straight.
I definitely think there's
still
space for it, right? Like we still live in a culture that wants normative beauty standards. So anytime you
it's accessible now.
What's like, that? The alterations.
Yeah, like everything's more affordable, so there's like a little bit less, I guess, discretion around it, and like even tattoos, right? Like
sure,
that used to be like a big decision.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone I know has tattoos now, and they're just like, I'll ask a friend, oh, what's the meaning behind that? And they're like, I just thought it was fun. And I'm like, it's not like my grandma died. Like it used to always be a story.
The story tattoo is always to me a bad idea, especially as someone who has a lot. Because you're changing as you grow, you know what I mean? And then like you're gonna be like, well, that story's not true for me anymore. Whereas if you just get like, I'm just decorating the house I live in. This is just
but decor changes, I think, even more frequently.
That's true. I don't know. I like the decor. I mean, I've had most of the art I own for a long time.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I commit pretty hard to things.
Oh, you have tattoos, so.
And I committed to a wife.
Yeah. So.
I changed my hair off him, but that's it.
That's fair.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
Hair grows so fast.
That's right.
Yeah, but. This has been an interesting conversation that I don't think either of us expected to be talking about.
Is that
standards. Right? I know I didn't expect to talk about BBLs and veneers.
I did recently see a woman on the street. Her friend propped up her cell phone on her BBL so that they could take a selfie of the group. Like the woman stood like, they were like, hold on, can we use your butt as a shelf?
That's crazy. That's not
pretty
real.
Awesome. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, at least it has dual purpose.
That's not real. I don't believe that. Because you can't look. I mean, how do you even know? No,
they set it on a timer.
That was done for. Like her. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that, Max.
I've seen some crazy.
I would be the first one. I'd be in the comments like, yeah, sure. And then who's recording? Someone's recording this happening. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Are you that kind of social media user? You're on there calling out the truth.
No, because normally when I go to do that, someone else has already done it, and it's got like 1,000 likes, and I just like it and move along with my day.
Do you know what I mean? And you're not like doing anything. You're just like at a town hall meeting, being like, "Hey, maybe we should try and get some funding for the school." Like, I don't know your literal job, but it's like, it's such baseline what you're doing. Yeah, you're fine.
A few moments later,
I have cough drops upstairs. You want me to grab them? I got you.
$2,000 later.
Like any sort of, I just think it like political figures being in service of the public. So you have to deal with the general public. Anytime you deal with the general public, you have to learn how to navigate them. Yeah.
I'm dying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fucking dying over here.
Yeah, drop the mic. We'll figure it out.
One eternity later.
Guys, I'm dying. Every time that this interview has been cut, it's because my epiglottis or whatever is like, shut it down. Shut the interview down.
And I am taking it personally because it's every time I start ranting.
It's literally whatever. And I think it's because like when I'm talking, it's like it's like doing what it's supposed to do. But when it's just like sitting and I'm listening, it's like, what's going on? What the heck is going on here? And it starts freaking out, and then I start coughing.
I just thought it was because you were sick of hearing a white man talk.
I mean, I do hear a lot of white men in both my jobs.
I bet.
That's a bit I'm working on, actually. It's just like,
it's enough already.
I do politics. I do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Because one day I told myself, I need more white men talking in my life.
That's right.
I need more bad takes.
Yeah, how many bad takes can one take?
I need more white guys who should have gone to therapy in my life.
Again, is. I do feel like at the end of the day, this is my fault.
No, but I'm like really embarrassed. Like I have whatever unnamed virus. Like there was a while where like whenever we got sick, it was like it has to be COVID. Remember?
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
And then you test yourself and it's not COVID, and it's like, well, what the heck is it? It's not the flu. I took the flu test.
I think eventually we just have to accept that sometimes you get a bad cold.
Yeah, we used to accept that. Now it feels weird. But,
it does feel weird.
But yeah, I trudged through ice, sleet, and snow to get to Philadelphia to do this interview, and my throat is not cooperating. Max is a great editor, and so you might not have even noticed, but he was like, "We're gonna have to reshoot this whole thing," and I was like, "No, please no."
Close zoom in on your face right now.
Please don't make me do this again. No, it was fun. This was a lot of fun.
Sure.
It was like honestly, that's why I don't want to reshoot it, because I feel like we had a good conversation.
We sure did. We'll take a look. Well, I think there's got to be at least, I'll get like 2 to 5 minutes from it. I'll piece together 15 minutes from it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, Madinah, it's been amazing. If you have it in you, could you look into the camera and tell the viewers of this podcast what they should do every day to find joy? Just one thing.
Could you just give the viewers a very profound statement? Sure.
Yeah. Please.
What they should do every day to find joy. Turn off your phones. Stop scrolling. I tell myself before I tell you. I can say I feel way better the days when I'm not on social media. Go outside, touch grass. Set a reminder to like reach out to a friend you haven't talked to in a while. I do that. Like,
smart.
You know, just like check in on people and yeah, have like real human connections.
There it is. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Sorry for coughing all over your house.
I'm glad you survived.
For now.
Yeah. We'll see you next time when you don't have to cough. How about that?
We'll see, but I'm looking forward to it. This was a lot of fun.
Good. Thanks for coming.